So now that we've sent a basic email with PHPMailer, we're now going to look at sending an HTML email by telling PHPMailer that the contents of our email is HTML. Most modern clients will pick up on HTML even if you don't define this within PHPMailer. Sometimes it isn't necessary, but we can use the built-in functionality anyway. Now at the moment we are connecting, we've done this in the first video, and sending a basic email in the last video, and we're checking this send method which will return a boolean, true or false, and in this case I'm just echoing email sent. So at the moment when we send an email like this, we can head over to our client and see that we have this email, and this just says this is the body of an email. Now if we want to send an HTML email, let's take a look at how we would do this. So just above here I'm going to say is HTML true. So this is a method, it takes one parameter here. This is just saying we do want to send HTML email. So inside of here we can really do whatever we want. I'm going to create a paragraph tag here, and I'm going to create another paragraph tag after and say this is a new paragraph, and then I'm going to say and I am bold, and I'm going to wrap this in strong tags. So despite the dodgy markup, let's now test how this does. So I'm going to head over to my script here and refresh. That then sends my email, and I can check my email and see that we've got a new paragraph here, and this part is actually bold with the use of the strong element. So really that's all we need to do to send email or HTML email with PHPMailer. Just a couple of things to bear in mind. When you are writing markup, it might be better to store this in a separate file rather than have to write the markup either in a long line or in lots of lines within where you're doing it. Obviously the way that we are writing this is very verbose, and it would be better to maybe have some kind of wrapper that sent email and did all this stuff without you having to repeat your code. Also bear in mind that the alt body should be a plain text representation of whatever you have in your HTML body, just for clients that can't read HTML. So that's how we send HTML email with PHPMailer.